Today, we stand at a crucial moment in economic policy as the Federal Reserve unveils a significant half-point cut in interest rates. This isn't merely an adjustment to monetary policy, it's the first rate reduction since the COVID-19 pandemic began. It surprises many, highlighting the broad economic pressures currently in play. Why this decision now? What historical context does it hold, and what might it signal for our future? Let's first explore the Federal Reserve's reasoning. Officials have presented this cut as a vital step to curb persistent inflation, notably impacting sectors like housing, where prices remain above target levels. Historically, such a bold move has carried weighty implications, affecting not only financial markets but everyday Americans facing soaring living costs. Rate cuts of this magnitude typically signal a responsive shift to growing economic concerns, taken after careful deliberation. This choice underscores how seriously the Federal Reserve views current inflationary trends. Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chair, assures Americans that these actions are intended to enhance economic resilience. As we navigate this documentary, prepare to unpack the complexities and significances behind this federal move, from its immediate economic impacts to its long-term effects. We aim to demystify this decision, providing a comprehensive understanding. This journey into economic policy reveals a layered narrative where history, current challenges, and future impacts converge. Welcome to a story of monetary policy that touches us all. To grasp the significance of the Federal Reserve's recent interest rate cut, we must examine it through the lens of historical and current economic challenges. Interest rate changes have long served as a key tool for stimulating growth or curbing inflation. This recent half-point drop stands out as a bold response to current turbulent times, not merely another policy tweak. It's a calculated reaction to the rising tide of inflation and the mounting financial pressures Americans face. Currently, we are navigating a landscape fraught with challenges to economic stability. Inflation remains relentlessly high, especially in housing, eroding purchasing power, and raising living costs. Recognizing these pressures, the Federal Reserve took action as job markets show cooling signs, including rising unemployment rates. The aim is to provide relief by lowering borrowing costs, thereby encouraging spending and investment. This move serves as a lifeline for those struggling with rising expenses, especially where housing affordability has become a challenge. This decision also manages future expectations while addressing present realities. Amid political debate, the Federal Reserve asserts that this move stems from economic necessity, not politics. Understanding these complexities provides insight into the Federal Reserve's unprecedented step, an attempt to transcend classic strategies, offering immediate relief while cautiously steering the economy to stable waters. As we proceed, this decision's context will resonate through everyday lives, shaping our economic path. The Federal Reserve's choice to slash interest rates by 0.5 percentage point has reverberated across the economic landscape. It goes beyond merely stimulating growth. It acknowledges the persistent inflation that looms large over our economy, defying the Fed's target of 2%. The housing market, in particular, feels these effects. Despite the cut, inflation remains stubbornly high, and housing prices continue climbing, posing challenges for many Americans. Prospective homebuyers face a perplexing reality. Lower mortgage rates offer some relief, yet overall housing costs remain steep, creating a bittersweet mix of hope and despair. This scenario raises a critical question. Will this rate reduction relieve the stagnant housing supply, as experts like David M. Dworkin hope? Time will tell. Interest rates and housing affordability interact in complex ways. Lower rates should enhance borrowing power, but without a drop in house prices, many potential buyers still find themselves priced out. Moreover, inflation stretches its reach into everyday goods and services, beyond just housing. As we watch this economic dance, the Federal Reserve reaches a crossroads. The balancing act of curbing inflation while fostering growth becomes increasingly delicate. Economic policy's ripple effects extend far beyond Wall Street, affecting households nationwide, pushing citizens to navigate a financial maze. In political circles, skepticism about the Fed's strategies rises. Questions emerge: is this rate cut politically charged? While analyses suggest otherwise, the timing enhances the narrative's complexity. Fed Chair Jerome Powell consistently denies such motivations, reiterating the focus on stabilizing an economy under strain. For regular consumers, the impacts are tangible. Although borrowing may become more affordable, everyday costs haven't significantly eased, prompting a wait-and-see approach to discern any benefits. Amid this whirlwind, staying informed remains key. Understanding these shifts empowers individuals to make informed decisions, whether buying a home, investing, or managing household budgets. Knowledge acts as a steadfast guide amid economic uncertainty, highlighting how monetary policies influence broader economic currents and personal finances alike. Delving deeper into the Federal Reserve's decisive half-point interest rate cut reveals a crucial focus: the job market. Chair Jerome Powell maintains that the job market remains robust, but subtle cooling signs require attention within the larger economic landscape. Recently, unemployment has risen slightly from 3.7% to 4.2%, marking potential shifts in market resilience. Amid these evolving metrics, the Federal Reserve remains committed to stabilizing employment, a task made complex by unpredictable global and domestic forces. Cutting rates isn't just about tackling inflation, it's also a strategic effort to protect jobs across diverse sectors. Yet the Fed faces criticism. Some political analysts suggest the timing, coinciding with an election cycle, may hint at political motivations, though Powell denies this, emphasizing economic objectives. His comment, "We're not really at 2%, we're not saying mission accomplished or anything like that," underscores a careful stance. The intersection of monetary policy and politics is intricate and often contentious. Understanding this is crucial for discerning the broader impact of the Fed's choices. Balancing employment stability and inflation management paints a nuanced picture of economic governance. Political implications add layers, as the public assesses actions not just by economic measures, but also through a political lens. As these layers unfold, experts continue to scrutinize effects on consumer confidence and spending. For the public, staying informed goes beyond fiscal literacy. It's about understanding shifts impacting daily life. We must consider how macroeconomic maneuvers affect our society's microcosms, influencing jobs and livelihoods in real time. Reflecting on these strategies, the conversation remains open-ended, inviting further exploration. By analyzing and questioning, we strengthen our readiness amid dynamic economic landscapes. Powell's job market assertion and related political discourse call for vigilance and perspective, ensuring we're part of an informed discussion. As the Federal Reserve announced its substantial half-point interest rate cut, global markets reacted with notable volatility. Initially, stock indices surged, reflecting investor optimism over potential economic stimulus. However, as Chairman Jerome Powell spoke, a wave of cautious realism swept across Wall Street, leading to a drawdown by day's end. This fluctuating reaction underscores the uncertainty shrouding the economic horizon. The Federal Reserve's intent is clear: a proactive stance to stabilize the economy amid inflationary pressures. Yet, broader uncertainties linger, especially with ongoing inflation stubbornly in excess of desired levels, notably in the housing sector. Looking ahead, experts are split on the long-term effectiveness of this bold monetary move. Some anticipate a boost in consumer spending and investment, potentially freeing stagnant housing supplies. Others warn that the large rate cut may hint at deeper economic concerns. Amidst this uncertainty, attention shifts to how fiscal policies will interact with monetary efforts to guide economic growth. Policymakers and analysts are vigilantly observing employment trends, inflation rates, and consumer confidence as key indicators for future actions. Ultimately, the economy's recovery path hinges on the interplay of these dynamic elements. As we navigate this uncertain terrain, staying aware of fiscal developments and market trends becomes paramount for businesses and investors alike. The Federal Reserve's rate cut is a bold leap into uncharted waters, with its full impact yet to unfold. In concluding our discussion on the Federal Reserve's recent interest rate cut, we consider its broader implications. This half-point reduction represents a strategic effort to shield the economy from soaring inflation. Throughout our analysis, we've explored how this move may influence a stagnant housing market, while still striving to bring inflation down to the desired 2% target. Chairman Jerome Powell's remarks highlight a nuanced balance, celebrating progress but remaining cautious about ongoing economic challenges. The Fed's commitment to stability in the volatile job market remains clear. Although stock market fluctuations mirror investor uncertainty, the Fed's responsive strategies offer reassurance. As citizens, understanding these shifts helps us better navigate personal financial decisions. Staying informed about economic changes is crucial, affecting choices such as refinancing homes or career planning, with a keen eye on immediate impacts and long-term trends. We encourage engagement with economic news, considering how developments shape financial plans. As the economy unfolds its unpredictable path, being prepared empowers informed, proactive decisions. We hope this documentary has shed light on the Federal Reserve's actions and their far-reaching effects. Thank you for joining us on this journey to grasp the complex dynamics of economic policies. Remember, staying informed is not just beneficial, but essential. Until next time, keep learning and stay ready.